And ladies and gentlemen, we are live after one of the worst go-home shows of Raw in recent memory for any pay-per-view after this cheap-ass brawl between Roman Reigns and Triple H. This is Chaos on the scene with your boy Izzy. Your boy Izzy right here too. And this is our go-home episode of the Chaos Wrestling podcast on our new channel, Chaos Wrestling. Let me go over my notes, which I unfortunately had to take. I missed the first, I believe, 8 minutes of Raw, because right now I'm dealing with, I don't know if it's like a pre-existing neck injury from my backyard wrestling videos that I did about maybe a few months ago, that I'll be posting part 2 and part 3 very soon. I know you guys are watching those videos. Thank you for those views, subscribes, and shares and all that. We're trying to get to about 100 subscribers by the end of April. If we can, that'd be perfect. And speaking of subscribers, make sure you guys subscribe to Joe Cronin at Joe Cronin Show, Devious Dave Rose, JD from New York 206, and MJ Smith. Shout out to all those guys. Make sure you follow them on Twitter as well for all your wrestling news. I'm going to start posting more wrestling news as well as Izzy. We're going to be posting a lot of good shit for you guys. But let's start at the beginning. Well, from what I saw, I'm sorry, I'm a little out there. Huh?
Shane O'Mac.
Yeah, Shane O'Mac. I'm trying to see because I said, "Holy shit, nice entrance." I believe that was. Oh no, I know what that was for. That was a nice beginning of Raw because Shane standing up there, and after I guess the Undertaker said his whole diatribe and did his entrance, Shane comes out. And the Undertaker is talking about his legacy. Shane's talking about the Undertaker's legacy. The Undertaker says, "How dare you talk about my legacy?" So Shane grows some balls, walks all the way down to the end of the ring, and tells the Undertaker, "Let's talk about legacies." He tells the Undertaker that his legacy died 2 years ago at WrestleMania 30, which started a whole bunch of Suplex City chants, which was funny as fuck. So right after that, the Undertaker, in his old monotone-ass voice, tells Shane that that he's basically Vince's bitch. He basically calls Shane Vince's bitch. And I've been starting to realize bitch is a trigger word. It's a real trigger word for fucking fights on WWE, if you think about it.
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
No,
Hold on. I'm about to go to the other site. I'm about to send a link out to Twitter to the guys so they'll know to go on live. But what's your thoughts on the overall for the match with Shane and Taker? Can you see me right now?
I can see you.
Okay, yeah, so it's still out because I'm on a different tab right now.
Yeah, I think as like the old WWE, like lead ups to the big dance. It was pretty cool. It was pretty clever to get Shane to show that he's like young Simba to man up to the Undertaker. But overall, I think like I want to go into WrestleMania. I think it would be better if they play out that Undertaker sees Shane is the right person, the right person to run
I
Raw.
don't think that's gonna happen.
Yeah, but if they want to be fairy tale about it, like the fairy tale storylines, you know, it would be good. And then they ultimately like beat up Vince or something for WrestleMania because the crowd want their money back if it's just
I honestly
Undertaker.
think they want a good ass spot fest with Shane will put out. Like there's so many I don't know how you pronounce it, GIFs, gifs of Shane doing the whole elbow drop. Shane botched that elbow drop.
Yeah, he
He
did. He did.
botched the shit out of that. He landed on the table without even touching the Undertaker.
He actually slapped his hand on the table. Like he didn't really touch Taker too much.
His elbow hit the table. He botched.
But Taker was bleeding, so it kind of sold. He was bleeding from
True.
the eye, so it kind of sold.
Old people bleed quicker, and then let's skip a little bit to where Vince is like, "Oh, an angry Taker is the Taker that I want." No, why are you using Taker as your fucking minion?
Yeah, it made more sense with like Bray or somebody.
Undertaker's the equivalent of a Despicable Me minion with the Undertaker's hat on. That's what he is right now. He's a fucking minion. The Undertaker is a fucking minion.
Only thing that could save this is Sting.
Nah, not even. That match is gonna be good on its
John
own.
Cena. John Cena.
I don't think so. That Cena was supposedly gonna be on Raw today,
Mm.
but Cena wasn't even on Raw. Like this whole Raw was good for the first 15 minutes, and the rest of it was the equivalent of a basic shit show. But we're gonna get into a lot of things.
What's your take on the Charlotte match?
Yeah, we're gonna get into that because it was two Divas matches, and we're gonna get to the second one because honestly, as soon as I saw Eva Marie come out, I wanted to go to bed. I wanted to go back to sleep.
Eva Marie.
Yeah, we're gonna get into that. I'm just trying to tweet out to the guys, let everybody know that we're doing the show live because it's WrestleMania week. You know that everything's gonna be crazy this week. Everything's gonna be nuts. I gotta do 3 more live shows. Hopefully everything works out, and I hope everything works out for the guys that we do videos with and they're doing wrestling videos as well because we all need these subscribers. We all need these views. This is like Christmas to us, like for real. This is Christmas to us.
I want to add on the show a Izzy scenario, and I want to make predictions to like almost like on every podcast. I want to say another scenario like let's just say Shane wins and Undertaker can't wrestle, but Shane like reinducts him and puts Daniel Bryan and also and some
Well,
other.
if you're down for, how long are you willing to do this show for? Because we can have our predictions. I'll look up the card and make sure I know everything's going with the card again right now. Well, right after we go over the whole show, and then we can have some time for predictions. And then I'll just do my.
Throw that out. I just wanted to throw that out early. That probably could be a scenario.
Yeah, and then I'll do my predictions live. Well, not live. I'll do my predictions from WWE headquarters on Saturday and put them up either Sunday morning or that same day. Because I plan on going back to Stanford this weekend, and I don't know what that noise is. Hold on. I'm gonna do my predictions live. Well, not really live, like I said, but I'm gonna go to WWE headquarters in Stanford probably Saturday evening. Stand out there and do a little show there. So I might have to remember to take the belt with me actually, and
you
have.
You don't have a 15-minute slot with this. You have an unlimited slot with this one.
No, this one's unlimited. This is the wrestling channel. And I have up to 8 hours to be on right now, for each video. So we got time to do that. But next up on my notes, oh yeah, the Zack Ryder versus Y2J match. Only Zack Ryder could win a match and not get momentum. He didn't even get his hand raised by the fucking referee before he got a code breaker. Straight in his fucking mush.
Mm-hmm. But
that was terrible. That
shouldn't have been hyped up for no like thing. That could have been like a real good like next kind of rivalry for Chris Jericho, but they messed it up.
Like Zack Ryder, they don't give a fuck about Zack Ryder.
Yeah, I know. It's like him. It's like if Chris Jericho went against Miz, they would never really hype it up when those are the guys that should be fighting.
Yeah, but Chris Jericho thinks he's a fucking legend. I'll give Chris Jericho credit. He puts over stars. He legitimately comes back to put over stars. But he's a cocky motherfucker. He's a cocky motherfucker. And he has Vince's dick right in his ass. That's why when they had the beef with Stone Cold for the podcast, they brought in Chris Jericho to kiss everybody's ass. But hey, to each their own. But after that, it was the whole stare down type bullshit. The whole you stand here and point to the WrestleMania sign cliche bullshit that everybody does between AJ Styles and Jericho. Then oh wow, the only thing I really put for the Charlotte match was Rick shenanigans. So will we be seeing Ric Flair versus Snoop Dogg at WrestleMania?
Wow.
And who the fuck comes out for Becky Lynch? That's not fair.
I
They
heard
should have
Snoop.
Finn Balor come out. They should have Finn Balor come out and walk Becky Lynch down the aisle
Wow.
because that was her like
Officially.
wrestling coach slash best friend.
Mhm.
Like Snoop is walking down Sasha, Rick is walking down Charlotte. What's Becky gonna do? Unless they're gonna give her a hell of a fucking entrance.
Mm.
That's some bullshit. That's whack. I don't like that. Is there a light Oh, there's a light flashing right on my freaking face, and that's why the title's not shining. Up there we go. Oh no, it's that 100-watt light bulb that's giving us light right now. Because you know when I did my first broadcast, I got comments from people talking about how the lighting was shitty. It looks a hell of a lot better now, doesn't it? Got a new laptop. What can I say? I actually have a webcam here that I was going to use, but the lighting on the camera here works better. Hold on, I just got another notification on Twitter. Hopefully that's some guys retweeting. Guys, call in the show. It's 917-564-6003. We're waiting for you guys. We want your take. We want your input. Whatever you got to say, there's no wrong answers unless you say that TNA is better. Now, let me stop. TNA actually is better. I'd rather watch Bound for Glory than WrestleMania, and you could quote me on that. Speaking of TNA, apparently there's an investor who wants 55% of TNA's shares in stock to invest in TNA. What do you think about that?
Hulk Hogan.
It'd be funny as shit if it is Hulk Hogan. Remember what I told you that day? I was like, Hulk Hogan, if he's smart, he would put Vince Russo in charge for a year and then just invest.
With
That would be smart.
with Bischoff and like his whole gang.
No, don't put. Just have Vince Russo be in charge of like basic shit. I'm gonna try something right now. I'm gonna try and make a call. Right? I'm gonna try and make a call in to Joe Cronin and see if I can get on the show while we're on here. Might as well give it a shot, right? I'm just taking my time with stuff, honestly. I don't know how much time you got to be on.
No,
but so we ended at 12?
Yeah.
It's 11:17 right now. Yeah, we weren't able to get in. But I'm probably going to end up watching the show after I go get something to drink or something. Like I said, my neck is killing me. I hope I'm not getting edge syndrome because I did plan on starting up the Chaos Wrestling Federation again in conjunction with JCWS, some old backyard wrestlers from a different group. These guys I'm working with. Remember the guy that we went to go hang out with Saturday? No, it was Sunday on Easter, I think, right? No, it was Saturday.
Saturday.
Yeah, it was Sunday. It was Sunday. Yeah, he used to have a backyard wrestling group, so I was thinking about starting back up the XWF. I'll probably do some shit like Taz before he like retired on WWE, where I'm wrestling and I'm a broadcaster.
Mm.
And then speaking of Joe Cronin, we're thinking about, well, I'm trying to see how this whole thing with him fighting the bear and me fighting that blow up doll that looks like the Big Show for a dual pay-per-view event. See if that works out. You guys might like that. Might be kind of funny. But okay, after the Charlotte and Becky Lynch match, which was kind of good, they're both good technical female wrestlers, so I give them credit. But it's just like, it's not necessarily the wrestlers that are boring. It's Raw itself. It's the aura that Raw puts out that fucking sucks. That's what it is. It's Raw's aura that fucking sucks ass to the point where people don't want to watch it. And it's sad. But, alright, let's go on to the next match. The Social Outcasts versus Kane and Big Show.
That was a no contest. But it was good to see Big
No.
Show and Kane in the same ring.
Let me talk about this. Let me talk about this. Let me talk about this because JD from New York 206 calls these guys to get off my TV squad. But let me talk about this shit. We got to talk about this one. Why, if last week Kane fucking waffled the Big Show in the last segment with the Social Outcasts, were they tag team partners, right? And then why would they double choke slam Mark Henry? Is it like every time somebody gets choke slammed, with Kane, Big Show, and Henry, or the fuck, they end up becoming tag team partners. Is it like a fucking fraternity of choke slams where in order to get into the fraternity of the tag team of old ass people who should retire, you got to get choke slammed the Monday before that? That was stupid. And then what the fuck was Bo Dallas wearing? He had on the Jack Swagger 2.0 singlet. Why do they hate Bo Dallas?
I like Bo Dallas. I want him to join the Wyatt family. Where was the Wyatt family tonight?
Where? You're fucking right. They weren't on the show.
I was gonna mention it.
They weren't on the show. They were on the show. They were on the show as a SmackDown recap. Luke Harper is pulled from live events because he's injured. Eric Rowan's fucking, he should be injured. Braun Strowman's just a big ass McNugget. And Bray Wyatt has less direction than Dolph Ziggler. They've lost credibility.
No, I don't think so.
The Wyatts have lost credibility.
I think if they pull off that Sister Abigail,
they're not going to. And they took too long for that already, too. The chick they said was going to be Sister Abigail, she's in NXT wrestling right now. Santana Garrett.
What about the sister who actually is?
She's an announcer.
Well,
she auditioned as an announcer.
Vince could pay her more money and she can be Sister Abigail.
They doesn't have to pay her more money. It doesn't have to pay her more money.
They can't pay her Lillian Garcia money and expect her to
I wonder how much Lillian Garcia gets paid. She probably gets paid a shitload of money.
Well, not Lillian Garcia, that first person out the gate.
Competitors don't get as much money as announcers sometimes.
Well, she must have a hell of a voice, and I doubt it.
I don't even know, like, that. The last time I heard that's what the situation was. Okay, the recap of Raw they did with Roman Reigns was funny as fuck. But we're gonna talk about the Authority and Roman Reigns a little bit later. That they pissed me off with that. I don't know what that was. How do you have 3 segments with the Authority and Roman Reigns in one episode of Raw?
Yeah, that's reaching.
3. They have pushed this motherfucker over a cliff with their push. And Triple H comes out with Stephanie the first time and it bored the fuck out of me. Then Roman coming out was so fucking predictable, you could almost sense like the fucking pause. You could almost smell Roman through your TV or your USA app or whatever the fuck you were watching or your live stream. You could almost smell his fucking hair gel in the gorilla position waiting with the fucking pauses Stephanie was making. You could tell. You had a better chance of sensing Roman Reigns than you did of hearing the beat drop and Bryson Tiller's Don't. And I know both. So, like I said, it was predictable. These Triple H and Roman encounters are fucking shit. They're the shits. They're the shits, man. They're fucking garbage.
But I like Roman.
Huh?
I like Roman, and a lot of people like Roman, so we tolerate it.
No. I don't have a problem with Roman Reigns. I don't have a problem with Roman. I have a problem with his direction and his character. Now, this is the thing that I will say. Roman Reigns is a fucking awesome heel. In NXT, I've seen shit of him with the suit, with his hair tied back, being a cocky-ass fucker. On Twitter, he's a cocky-ass little shit. In his interviews, he's a cocky-ass little shit. They won't let him be a cocky little shit.
They're talking about...
You can't blame... See, I understand people can't stand Roman. It's fine. I can't stand his character either. The push is too much. But think about it this way. If you were a wrestler, right? They say, yo, Chaos. I'm like, yes, Vince? We want you... let me try and mimic Vince. Hey, Chaos. Yeah? Wait, want you to be the guy. The guy? But I'm just guy. I haven't earned it. You've earned it in my eyes. Why? You're Samoan. Okay. Are you sure it's a good idea? We're gonna pay you $1 million. Fine. Give me the belt. But believe that. We're good. Wouldn't you? If you are picked to be the guy, are you really going to say no? So don't get it Roman. Get it creative. Roman's a douche. I'd be a douche too. Have you seen the guy?
There was still so much more you can work on with that his character right now.
Roman is a better looking Goldberg. Talent wise and mic wise, he's a better looking Goldberg.
He could take some of every big giant and make himself a greater
They
character.
just need to let him be heel. He can pull off being heel.
He could pull off being a good guy too.
Somebody did a wrestling gifts fucking vote saying who's better, Cena or Roman. I'm gonna vote Cena. Oh wow, I just saw the votes. It says 77% Cena, 23% Roman.
Mm.
Oh man, I just don't know. I feel bad for Roman to an extent, but hold on, I need to do this.
Okay, so let's talk further. Let's just
Hold
say
on. Okay, I'm ready.
let's say Roman turns heel and Seth comes back and Seth is heel.
Seth's coming back as a face.
I know, but he'll play a little bit for like to play against the crowd. Like he has to come back as a bad guy and change up.
No, he's gonna pull a Triple H. They want him back. He turned face by his absence.
I don't see people cheering for him though, like Seth
I
Rollins.
see people cheering for Seth Rollins.
No, I'm saying like right now, like
I heard this thing, right? I heard this thing on What Culture Wrestling, where it was talking about things that they don't want you to know about Jeff Hardy. And it was talking about how they made Jeff Hardy heel for like 3 weeks and it didn't work because it's high flying. Seth Rollins did a moonsault off of a fat guy's stomach before. Shit like that is stuff that'll make you a face. But you notice how he doesn't really do all that high flying shit as a heel?
no.
If he comes back, starts doing all that jumping around and shit, he's gonna be a face because they'll be astounded with his shit.
But can he come back and do that
Yeah.
with the injury?
Do you see how he's training? He's a CrossFit monster.
Yeah, but that stuff in the long run. Look what it got: Shawn Michaels, Ric Flair.
Yeah, but Seth Rollins got a good few years in him. If he could do that CZW and all that other crazy shit, then he can handle this. Hold on, let me go back to my notes though, because I know, like you said, you ain't got that much time. It's almost 11:30 now. I know that I gotta finish typing this paper a little bit later. Let's see. The New Day comes out and Bulgarian booty flakes. Yeah.
I'm with
Kofi Kingston fucking said who's gonna eat Rusev's Bulgarian booty flakes.
I'm with New Day. They don't deserve any booty flakes to nation.
Now,
And,
let me ask you this: why is it that they took away the Social Outcast T-shirts, right? And the fucking League of Nations, if you don't look at what their fucking T-shirts say, they look like the international social outcasts with less crowd appeal. They're a bunch of fucking main event stars that became mid-carders because nobody gave a fuck about them after a while.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even gonna talk more about that. We already know what the results are gonna be for that shit at WrestleMania. They're not even getting a chance at the tag team titles.
It looks like the Dudleys and the Usos.
And check this, right? The coach came out.
Jonathan Coachman?
He was there. Just to announce that the New Day is his favorite guys that ever been on SportsCenter, and SportsCenter is going to be at WrestleMania. So SportsCenter on Sunday is going to be broadcasted from WrestleMania. Oh yeah, when the Dudleys came out and pressed Roman Reigns, I knew he was gonna get jumped. I'm like, really? So Bubba Ray, I almost called him Bully Ray. Bubba Ray was just standing there saying, "Oh, you want to fight?" You could just fucking tell when it's a setup. I didn't expect Triple H completely, but I kind of did. So now I guess the Dudley Boys are working for Triple H. That's gay. I was expecting the Usos to come out and help him then, but I guess they needed that as the fucking. Well, I'm counting the Raw recap as a segment with Triple H and Roman Reigns. So that was the third Triple H and Roman Reigns segment of the night. The third one. After Triple H got fucking slapped around in the beginning when Roman came out. This is the third segment. So that's 3 right there. Then, wait, I have to admit, I almost pissed my pants laughing when fucking Bubba Ray threw Roman Reigns to the wall and said, "Eat the wall, eat the wall." Oh shit! It made my neck hurt. But yeah, you know what else is funny? They cheered Triple H, and Joe Cronin actually said they were gonna cheer Triple H. He was gonna be the face for this whole shit. They're talking about turning Reigns heel like the day after WrestleMania, which that would be nice, and everybody would stop complaining if that's the case. But let's go on to the next match, which was Kalisto versus whichever one of the fucking Ascension or whatever the fuck that match was. That was so. Ugh.
Anyway, with that, I just want to give like a little shout out to Hulk Hogan, the new $1 Million Man. Yeah. So I guess eat your prayers. I mean, eat your vitamins and say your prayers. Really
And say nigger. And say nigger on camera.
Really pays off. Hogan knows best.
Say nigger on camera, you'll get paid. Oh shit! He the first person to win a court case wearing a do-rag.
Yeah.
Yeah, but all right. So the next thing was Ryback comes out. Well, Ryberg comes out with his fucking booty shorts on, stares at Kalisto, points to the WrestleMania sign, says "Feed me more," and Kalisto shakes his head. That's fucked up, Kalisto. We know you got some totones in your fucking tights or some shit. Give that nigga some food. You know Ryback's hungry. How you not gonna feed this nigga? So I'm like, you didn't even point at the title. You didn't try to grab the title. You ain't hit the nigga. Is it just 2 faces? What the fuck is Ryback? Is Ryback a face? Is he a heel? Is he a page? Is he a Big Show?
They said
is he a fucking Pokemon?
Another push.
Push him out the fucking door. He's the last member to get off my TV squad. Push him over a fucking cliff. All right. Who's next? Oh yeah, I was laughing because they had a little segment before my fucking Wi-Fi got disconnected. When Paul Heyman comes to the door and says, "My beast, your public awaits." And then they had the flashback to where the Wyatts are only shown at one time with the SmackDown thing, which makes you wonder what's really going to happen with the Wyatts and Brock. Brock's not going to be back at wrestling or anything until SummerSlam after WrestleMania. So you think this is going to happen there?
The Brock Wyatt match?
Yeah, that might happen there because Randy Orton's supposed to be coming back. So maybe Brock, since Brock's gone, Randy Orton might be facing the Wyatts because the Wyatts are the ones that supposedly put him out in storyline. But so I was talking to one of my friends while I was watching this shit, and I realized that Dean is a crash test dummy. He came out. Wait, no, not even that. Let's talk about this shit. Fucking Paul Heyman says that Brock Lesnar's gonna give Dean Ambrose a colonoscopy with the fucking kendo stick. So he basically promoted sodomization on a PG show. That's fucked up. Then Dean Ambrose comes out with a red shopping cart with his logo spray painted on it and just starts grabbing shit and leaves. With Brock Lesnar looking like, what the fuck? That he took the steel steps and put him in a cart and just dragged him off and didn't say shit.
Crazy. Welcome to the asylum.
That's why they should bring the hardcore title back. He don't even need the world title. He needs a hardcore
That's
title.
what I
He'll
said.
probably turn the world title into the hardcore title. If ECW actually succeeded, he would be the ECW champ right now.
Yeah. Didn't they say he was trained by Terry Funk
Yeah, he was. And Terry
recently?
Funk gave him the fucking chainsaw last week.
Yeah, so they should put the they're listening to me because I actually said this like months ago that they should bring back the hardcore title with the referee in the anywhere match.
Yeah, the 24-hour rule shit. Oh, now we're almost at the we're almost at the end of my notes. So Brie Bella, Paige, and Natalia are on the same team, and I think Alicia Fox is with them too, or some shit. And then it was supposed to be a mystery opponent against this new team called Bad and Blonde, which is Summer Rae, Lana, Emma from NXT,
Yeah, Emma came back.
uh, Big Booty
I like
Warrior Naomi, and as
I like the
Umaga's dead corpse will put it, the dangerous pussy having Tamina.
I like the new Emma.
Bad and Blonde,
I
fuck
like
WWE.
I like the Emma. I don't know what's gonna become of it, but I like her.
No, but Bad and Blonde. You know why they did this shit? Because they want Lana to wrestle, but they don't think she has that good wrestling training yet, which she doesn't. They want her to wrestle Brie Bella, so they got all the female wrestlers together who aren't doing shit productive to make this match. A 10-man Divas tag match with bitches that nobody gives a fuck about.
They should just make it.
I'm gonna be taking a shit during that match.
They should make it Survivor Series style.
Ugh. So, after the whole shit show where it breaks out into a brawl, Lana's just standing there, which is interesting because I thought Brie was supposed to be fucking up Lana. And who comes out as the face? Eva fucking Marie.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, I just turned to stone for a second. Eva fucking Marie. The boos that came from everybody in the crowd. There were more boos there than in an alcoholic's fridge. Yeah, think about that one. She's the female Roman Reigns. Then you had the Goldust and R-Truth segment. Goldust is the equivalent of somebody's annoying crush. When the
Stalker.
guy doesn't want her, she's fucking all over him. And then when he does want her, she acts disinterested as fuck when you know she still wants the dick. R-Truth is acting, well, he wants to be Goldust's partner now. Now Goldust don't want to be partners with him? Nigga, please. Then we had the 6-man tag, which was, I guess, the main event match. It was a clusterfuck, but it was kind of good in the end because we got Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens for a few seconds with the haluva kick and all that. That was good in the pin. Sin Cara fucking landed on his neck. Maybe I'm feeling the injury that Sin Cara should have fucking felt with my fucking neck hurting.
Didn't we miss AJ Styles and Chris Jericho?
No, we covered that. That was Chris Jericho versus Zack Ryder, and AJ Styles came out and stood there.
Do you want to see that in a WrestleMania?
Huh?
Would you like to see that match in WrestleMania?
AJ Styles versus Jericho?
One more time.
It's going to happen, so we don't have a choice.
But you should have left it the way it is. Like, really? AJ Styles doesn't benefit off of it, or Chris Jericho doesn't benefit off of it.
Yeah, but they don't have nobody else for AJ Styles to face because they got Sami Zayn fighting Kevin Owens.
Then they need to go to another thing, like for somebody else, like let them fight somebody else. Like they need to move off.
Austin Aries.
Not have so many. Yeah, well, not have so many storyline type matches.
Yeah, but like he's new, so you got to give him a good storyline. You got to give him some type of storyline since he's new. He can't just come out and fight people.
Okay, so then what they
We
should
know
have,
AJ Styles. Not everybody else does. The only shit people know is that he has a cool ass entrance theme.
well, then they should have did Jericho and him in a special
Oh
kind of
fuck, a
match.
spider. Hold on.
Like I was saying, they should have had Jericho and AJ Styles in a special match, like an Iron Man match or a I Quit match or something of that
That is the
nature.
second fucking spider. The second spider. One yesterday and one today. Where the
That's
fuck are these spiders coming from?
you have to wrestle them on your podcast.
Hell no. There's only one black Spider-Man, and that nigga's not even fully black.
Even
Anyway,
Spider even Spider Man was associated with wrestling, so you're gonna be the next arachnophobia.
uh,
Actually, in WCW, didn't they have a arachnoman or something like that?
I don't fucking know. All right, what was next? Oh, the fucking Authority came back again, and that cheap ass brawl that was ending as we started the broadcast.
Mm.
All right. So basically, since we established nobody's calling into the show, at least not today, we're probably not gonna get nobody calling in the show until WrestleMania if we're lucky. But I think whoever watched is cool. I had to do the show anyway. At least we got views.
And we
Monetize
want
the
to
show a
really
little
plug,
bit.
really wanted to plug that the show, the actual big show before the WrestleMania is gonna be probably more bigger
True.
than this. At least we put the little promo that is coming.
Yeah, it's gonna. We're gonna be live for WrestleMania. The broadcast. We're gonna go live. 10 minutes before WrestleMania. And we're going for at least two people to call in the show, so it'll be worth me missing out on a fucking cool ass WrestleMania 32 party. So can you assholes call? Yeah, I called you guys assholes. I'm an asshole too, so I don't give a fuck. Call into the show, please, so that it makes it worthwhile that I'm missing out on free snacks and free wrestling where I don't have to fucking link my credit card. At least call into the show. I will feel much better about paying $9.99 for probably the worst WrestleMania since WrestleMania 10. I will feel good if you guys call into the show and give your input. Even if you call in and fucking say Roman Reigns sucks ass and then hang up, that's fine. Just call into the show. We want your input. But all right. So next up was let's see. Well, that was it. But let's look at the WrestleMania card because you wanted to give your take on the WrestleMania card, right?
It's not even worth it. Like we done spoke on it. Like it is gonna be the worst WrestleMania of all time. Probably
It.
say all time.
I
Only match
just. Oh
people are
my
really
god.
looking forward to that will make any sense is Shane and Undertaker. Everything else really doesn't make too much sense.
I'm
It's
looking
not
right
really,
now. It's
it's not really good
wow.
bridging.
They have an announcement saying new WrestleMania match announced 3 hours ago. AJ Styles versus Jericho is official. We fucking knew that.
But
We
like I was
predicted all
saying,
the matches that were gonna happen before they happened.
they should have made that a special kind of
We
match.
knew that shit was gonna happen when they were still Y2 AJ. Now it's Y2 Jackass.
Mhm. But
Oh, fucking what, bro? But honestly, it's is it really worth talking about? It's not worth talking about. Unfortunately, that's how disappointing that Raw has become. It's not worth talking about. WWE is not worth talking about. I'm about to just start watching. I'm about to just start doing Lucha Underground reviews or
so,
fucking indie show reviews.
New Japan.
Yeah, if I can find the links to New Japan, I'm gonna start watching that shit. This is garbage.
Or maybe
WWE needs to do way better than what the fuck they're doing.
Hulk Hogan's new league. $1 million man.
It's fucking disappointing. It's really disappointing. My live from WWE HQ video never even uploaded.
Mm.
I put up Randy Orton versus Baron Corbin last man standing match. Guys, can y'all watch the show? Like the highest thing we got right now is the Dual Chaos video, which I think you guys watching. But we put out a good WWE 2K16 video. Like it's a good match, high definition, best quality. Like this is a good fucking show. Can you guys watch our stuff? I understand we're new and shit, but come on. Like,
Give him the link.
I've sent the link. I promoted the channel. We got 3 subscribers, one of which is D Devious Dave Rose, and I thank him immensely for that. We're doing good wrestling wise. Joe Cronin has followed me on Twitter. That was one of the greatest things to happen. I'm annoyed because I deleted my WWHQ video, but I guess that makes it even better because now it's gonna be a special treat for guys on the channel. They're gonna see my very first official WWE headquarters video, where I'm gonna come out with the belt and everything. And I'm gonna do the video with the belt and the title and the wrestling shirt and just do like my predictions. We're gonna save our predictions for Saturday. I'm gonna do my predictions show on Saturday, unless you want to give your predictions.
Nah.
So yeah, I'm gonna do my prediction show Saturday and just put my stuff out like that. But you have any final words you want to put in?
Hulk Hogan's the man. You can hurt his pride.
Hulk Hogan versus New Day, Titus O'Neil, and Mark Henry in a nigger match.
Bring back Hogan.
Bring back Chris Benoit.
Son.
It was a shoot. It was a work. Chris Benoit was a work. Chris Benoit was an inside job.
Yeah, it was Kevin
Roman
Sullivan.
Reigns caused 9/11. All right, I'm gonna cut it short because I can feel myself falling asleep, and I need to go take out the trash and get me something to drink really fast because I'm thirsty as hell.
All right, Duke the Dumpster Josie.
Hold on, let me promote myself on Snapchat. So I get some of those guys to like get aware of shit. Yo, guys, we are live right now. This is our WWE live stream. We're about to cut it off, but remember, guys, always go to Chaos Wrestling. Chaos Wrestling will give you all your wrestling news. Remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that. XHALZ Wrestling. Call into the show when we're live, 917-564-6003.
Yeah.
For WrestleMania, we will be live 10 minutes before it ends, so remember that. I'll put the link for the Hangouts. Just know Chaos Wrestling. Alright, I guess that's a bit of shameless promotion. You got any other last words before we sign this off?
Peace.
Huh?
Peace.
Oh, I guess that's about it. WWE, get your shit together. This has been Chaos, Izzy, Monday Night Raw. You're only good for 15 minutes out of 3 hours. I don't know what the hell you guys are doing. Get your shit together, please.
Booty cereal.
What? Is those Bootios?
Bootios.
He is some Bootios. I'm about to knock out after I go take the trash out. You know, I gotta burn every single Feed Me More shirt and put it in the garbage. But I'm out of here. This has been Chaos signing off. We out.